This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Right to the air is Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
On first down, they'll run the option to the left. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
Nakobe Dean. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw, it's Milton. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll go. It's Blue. He's got a first down inside the 45. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. A pickup of 44 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. To the pylon, he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Eagles, nothing.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return.
Will Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
And 19 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Now Hurts on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Trying to set the screen there, but that's going to be incomplete. Good work. Got in there defensively, gummed up the works a little bit, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun is Milton. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
That's into the hands of Turpin. And he'll take this one in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
He's in for the 2-point conversion to make it 16-0.
16. Eagles, nothing.
Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's Barkley. A big hole. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And he'll take it on in. Grant Calcaterra. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for two, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 16, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On first down, here's Milton. Going up top. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A 56-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a two-score game. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here is Shipley on the return. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts to the air on first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Osa Odigizua in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Second down throw for Hurts. Short pass. He's got count to Tara. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards. And a first down.
A gain of 19
and this is what can
yards.
happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down.
Oh, that's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pin it and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. That one intercepted. And they'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Caught by Saquon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for an Eagles first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's the linebacker, the former first-round pick, Kenneth Murray, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And they'll take this down to the 2-yard line, getting the job done on 4th. And now it's 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming.
He's got his big tight end, Greg Calcaterra. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will cut it to a 2-point lead.
16, Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, here's Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is high. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Cowboys 23, Eagles 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
And an Eagle.
Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's another.
So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. Right side, he's got Calcaterra. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here comes second and 4. Hurts again. Out to his right. He's going to run it.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. This is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Hurts. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, set for the start. And off we go from Arlington. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. In motion is Warren. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Indianapolis.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Jones. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Throwing now is Jones. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. In motion is Warren. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on 4th down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Dak going to put it up right away. He'll get back to Javonte Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. This is 3rd and 6.
19, Tiger, 19.
This is blue. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Hold it ready. Come on, boys. Let's stop the rock.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. In motion is Warren. A tight end in motion now. Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Oh, looking end zone, but is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. In motion comes Pittman. Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. This is caught at 2. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st down. 1st and goal, Indianapolis.
In motion is Warren. Taylor trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, they'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal. We're trying to pick this up with the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards.
Looking to create a little spark here on 3rd down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. This caught.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. He'll let one go down the middle. A big play after being backed up. 53 yards.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A give. Here comes Blue. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll be taken down. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
and he's into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Ashton Dulin now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. That's Pierce in motion. On first down, Jones. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. of the gun, a give to Blue. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Now whistle, timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. It is 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Milton. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Now a screen set up for Blue. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and there's nowhere for them back to go.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cowboys.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Milton. They'll look to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Milton. He'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th.